the biggest warships in the world.
Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. A key challenge in wartime aviation is ensuring aircraft reach their targets effectively. Aircraft carriers solve this problem by acting as floating bases for launching and recovering planes, vastly enhancing a nation's air power range and versatility. Their critical role in World War II's aerial battles showcase their strategic importance, revolutionizing naval warfare and altering the course of history. A striking example is the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor on December 7, 1941. On that fateful day for the United States, 2,403 Americans lost their lives, and 21 ships and 347 aircraft were destroyed or damaged. The attack, launched from 6 Japanese aircraft carriers, marked not only the United States' entry into World War II, but also underscored the dominance of the aircraft carrier. The devastating strike on a remote naval base thousands of kilometers from Japan's homeland demonstrated the axiom, war has no geographical boundaries. Aircraft carriers have since become essential components of modern navies. As of 2022, there are only 21 operational aircraft carriers in the world. The United States possesses 11 carriers, nearly as many as all other countries combined. Today, we will review the ranking of modern aircraft carriers by country. The U.S. Navy operates 2 classes of so-called supercarriers, the Nimitz and Ford classes. The Nimitz class, consisting of 10 ships, is enormous. Each ship is over 41 meters wide at its broadest point and stretches 333 meters long. If placed on its stern, the Nimitz would be taller than the Eiffel Tower. These ships are so large that they have shopping centers for the crew members living on board. Even more impressive is that a Nimitz-class carrier weighs about 99,000 metric tons, yet can float on water. The first of its class, Nimitz, was commissioned in 1975 with the role of anti-submarine warfare, though its mission profile has expanded over the years to include power projection, sea control, and deterrence. The Ford class represents the next generation of aircraft carriers. The lead ship, USS Gerald R. Ford, CVN 78, was commissioned in 2017. These carriers incorporate advanced technologies including an electromagnetic aircraft launch system, EMALS, and advanced arresting gear, AAG, which improve the efficiency and safety of launching and recovering aircraft. The Ford class also features improved weapons handling systems, increased electrical power generation capacity, and a more efficient and robust design aimed at reducing crew requirements and operational costs. In addition to the United States, several other countries operate aircraft carriers. The United Kingdom has 2 Queen Elizabeth-class carriers, HMS Queen Elizabeth and HMS Prince of Wales, which are among the largest warships ever built for the Royal Navy. France operates the nuclear-powered Charles de Gaulle, and China has recently entered the Carrier Club with its Liaoning and Shandong carriers, with more under construction. Russia, India, Italy, and Spain also maintain aircraft carriers, each enhancing their respective naval capabilities. Aircraft carriers remain a powerful symbol of a nation's military strength and a crucial asset for maintaining global security and projecting power. As technology continues to advance, the design and capabilities of these floating air bases will evolve, ensuring their continued relevance in modern warfare. In September 2003, the first beam of the 10th and final Nimitz-class carrier was laid down. This carrier, named after U.S. President George H.W. Bush, entered service in 2009. The George H.W. Bush is the most modern and advanced Nimitz-class carrier in the U.S. Navy, boasting numerous technological enhancements. It features an upgraded island superstructure with a new radar tower, navigation system improvements, advanced communication systems, and armored windows. The island is smaller and positioned further aft, enhancing access to the crew cabin and reducing electronic interference. One of the carrier's key advancements is its 5th-generation electronic warfare system, which detects enemy radar emissions using 2 sets of antennas. This system identifies potential threats, provides early warning signals, and interacts with the ship's countermeasure systems to enhance defensive capabilities. The George H.W. Bush is equipped with a digital data processing system capable of receiving real-time images from onboard sensors, greatly enhancing situational awareness. Its upgraded radar system can track and detect submarine periscopes, while the ship is also fitted with an air surveillance radar developed by Raytheon. The ship's armament is formidable, featuring 3 Mk-29 launchers, The Mk-29 is an air defense system that fires Sea Sparrow surface-to-air missiles with a range of 14.5 kilometers. For close-range defense, the carrier is equipped with the Rolling Airframe Missile System. Additionally, it has four 20mm Phalanx Mk-15 Gatling gun systems, which have a firing rate of 3,000 rounds per minute and a range of 1.5 kilometers. The carrier is capable of launching one aircraft every 20 seconds, ensuring rapid deployment of its air assets. The George H.W. Bush can reach a maximum speed of over 56 kilometers per h and can accommodate 3,184 personnel, making it a highly efficient and powerful component of the U.S. Navy's fleet. The Gerald R. Ford is the first ship in a new class of aircraft carriers and was commissioned in July 2017. It holds the title of the world's largest aircraft carrier, with a length of 337 meters and a width of 78 meters. The Gerald R. Ford incorporates several advanced technologies, including a new multifunction radar system, a volume search radar, and an open architecture information network. These advancements significantly reduce crew requirements and are supported by a new nuclear power plant, which enhances the ship's operational efficiency and endurance. Modern American carriers, such as the Gerald R. Ford, typically accommodate up to 75 aircraft, including F-18 and F-35 fighters, ensuring they can project air power effectively and adapt to a wide range of mission requirements. In the late 2000s, the UK began upgrading its aircraft carriers, resulting in the Queen Elizabeth class, comprising Queen Elizabeth and Prince of Wales. These two carriers are the largest warships ever commissioned into the Royal Navy. The ship has two superstructures, one for navigation and carrier management, and the other for flight and air operations control. The islands can take over each other's functions if one is disabled. The ship's defensive armament includes the Phalanx close-in weapon system for anti-aircraft and anti-missile defense, as well as miniguns for use against fast attack craft and 30mm small-caliber automatic cannons. Queen Elizabeth and Prince of Wales have a displacement of around 72,000 tons when fully loaded and a length of 280 meters. Their speed is 46 kilometers per h. Each Queen Elizabeth-class ship can carry up to 40 aircraft, with a maximum of 36 multi-role F-35 stealth fighters. In mid-2021, Queen Elizabeth embarked on its maiden voyage as part of the 21st Carrier Strike Group. The ship sailed east to Guam, carrying out combat missions against ISIS. Admiral Kuznetsov is the world's largest conventionally powered aircraft carrier and the only flat-deck aircraft carrier in Russia. The ship was built at the Nikolaev shipyards in Ukraine during the Cold War. After the Soviet Union's collapse, the ship was underutilized, but the Russian president used it as a symbol of Russia's resurgence on the global stage, deploying it for demonstrations and sending it to Syria as a show of force. However, in November 2018, the ship was damaged by a falling 70-ton crane. As of 2022, Admiral Kuznetsov is out of service, undergoing repairs and upgrades. Theoretically, the Kuznetsov is a combat-capable ship that can carry up to 24 Su-33 and MiG-29K fighters and 6 helicopters. China possesses 2 aircraft carriers, the Liaoning and the Shandong. The Chinese Liaoning has an interesting geographical and historical background. Initially, the USSR planned to build this vessel as a second Kuznetsov-class carrier for the Soviet Navy, but it was never commissioned. Following the collapse of the Soviet Union, Ukraine inherited the ship and later sold it to China in 1998, ostensibly for conversion into a floating entertainment center. However, the Chinese government had other plans. They decided to modernize and refit the vessel for military use, naming it Liaoning in honor of a 17th century Chinese admiral. In September 2012, the ship was officially commissioned into the Chinese Navy. Currently, the Liaoning serves as a training vessel, playing a crucial role in training Chinese naval aviators and other personnel. Its displacement reaches up to 67,000 tons when fully loaded, and the ship measures 304 meters in length. The Liaoning can carry a mix of up to 26 J-15 fighter jets and 12 helicopters, making it a formidable asset for the Chinese Navy's training and operational purposes. China's second aircraft carrier, the Shandong, is almost identical to the Liaoning in design, but it has notable distinctions. Unlike the Liaoning, the Shandong was constructed from scratch at a Chinese shipyard, demonstrating China's growing domestic shipbuilding capabilities. The Shandong is equipped with robust defensive systems, including a Chinese-made 7-barrel 30mm Gatling gun, and advanced surface-to-air missiles. Its electronic defenses incorporate cutting-edge technology, enhancing its survivability and operational effectiveness. The Shandong is slightly larger than the Liaoning, measuring 305 meters in length and 75 meters in width, with a full displacement of 70,000 tons. It boasts the capacity to carry up to 44 aircraft on its deck, further extending China's naval aviation capabilities. The construction and commissioning of the Shandong underscore China's strategic ambition to enhance its blue water navy and project power far beyond its shores. Charles de Gaulle is France's first nuclear-powered aircraft carrier. It is the only aircraft carrier in France and has been in service since 2001. Its construction began during the Cold War. It is planned to be replaced in the 2030s by a new carrier, currently called Porte-Avions Nouvelle Generation. With a displacement of 75,000 tons, the new ship will be 50% larger and will operate a mix of manned aircraft and drones. The Indian Navy has an aircraft carrier, Vikramaditya. Previously, the ship was in the service of the Soviet Navy and the Russian Navy under the names Baku and Admiral Gorshkov, respectively. Then, this battleship was acquired by India in January 2004. Vikramaditya was converted into an aircraft carrier with an angled deck, equipped with catapults and arresting gear for the Indian Navy. The ship is the same size and weight as Shandong and de Gaulle, with a displacement of 45,000 tons and capable of operating up to 28 multi-role MiG-29 fighters and Kamov helicopters. The flagship of the Italian Navy, the aircraft carrier Cavour, has a full displacement of 30,000 tons and is equipped with several defense systems, such as close-in weapon systems, cannons, and decoy launchers. The carrier is 244 meters long and 39 meters wide. With its flight deck, Cavour can accommodate up to 20 aircraft and helicopters. Its maximum speed of only 30 kilometers per h is achieved by 6 diesel generators. In peacetime, aircraft carriers can also serve humanitarian purposes. The military ship Abraham Lincoln participated in tsunami relief efforts in Southeast Asia in 2004. The military ship Harry Truman helped deliver fresh water and supplies after Hurricane Katrina in 2005, and the military ship Carl Vinson provided food, medical services, and drinking water to earthquake victims in Haiti in 2010. Naturally, the main task of modern aircraft carriers is to provide large-scale surveillance and combat support anywhere in the world. Currently, the United States has 6 carrier groups deployed worldwide, ready to act at any moment. That's a wrap for today. We hope you found the video engaging. Which aircraft carrier caught you off guard, and which one do you believe is the most fitting for naval operations? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to our channel and enable notifications so you'll be the first to catch our latest content. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.